Hi guys, so I thought that since it's the end of the year, I would combine my December passive income with the overall sort of year in review, having a look at my total 2021 passive and side income and looking at my dividends and how my dividends compare to last year and all of that. So I will be doing a separate video just talking about my financial goals for 2022 and how I fared with all my goals that I set myself for this year. But the one that's relevant here is my passive and side income goals that I set for myself, and I aimed to make at least £2,000 per month in the year of 2021, which I'm pleased to say that I've managed to hit, which has been just incredible. Obviously, if you've watched all my passive income updates, then you know that, but I thought rather than just taking you through December, I will have a look at each month in comparison and then have a look at a chart I made for my dividends. So, without further ado, let's jump into December first, then we'll look at the dividends, and then we'll look at the totals for the year. So in terms of December passive and side income, it's been a fairly low month in terms of comparing it to the other months, but it's still been over £2,000, which is pretty awesome. Now, last December, I actually made £2,800, and it's less than that this month, but let's go through and have a look. So, on my side income, I've only got two things on here, and as you can see, it's teaching and Amex points. So a measly £3.50, which is nothing compared to that 37 I had last month, but last month included buying a holiday to Dubai on my Amex card, so it was a lot higher. This month, obviously, you know, if you follow me, you know I'm in Poland currently, so I'm not really paying for much on my Amex cards. So not many points. And then teaching, obviously I've told you I've reduced my hours, so it's been £128.76. So generally £132.34 for side income. Now, I've made nothing from TubeBuddy or Coinbase this month, so no one signed up to those through my links, so that's fairly easy. I've made £18.14 from my Etsy store, so again selling my budgeting spreadsheets. That is the purest form of passive income there ever was. Bank interest £12.10, so again pretty high, but that will be lower going forwards, because if you watched my Poland house update, you'll know that I've just had to fork out a hell of a lot of money on materials. So we are pre-buying the materials for my house builds, because as of January, materials are going to go up about 10 to 30%. So we have prepaid for quite a lot of them. Not everything, because not everything was sort of available for like prepayment and pre-order, but as much as we could, we did. So obviously my cash reserves are really down now. Moving on, YouTube, again, a very slow month, so £471 here. Now, this is slightly approximate because it's a couple days before I get the proper December final, so it's missing like 2 days because YouTube lags behind. So I don't have the full totals, but that is essentially around the mark because I know how much I'm getting roughly per day. So still probably not going to hit that 500 mark this month, which is slightly disappointing. But as you know, I took some time where I was barely posting on YouTube, and I feel like that's really hurt my algorithm. So when I was consistent and I was posting twice a week no matter what, I was seeing a lot more sort of views and growth and YouTube pushing my videos. But since I took that time, now YouTube doesn't push my videos as much. So it's fine. It's still £470. I can't really complain. And then my total for sponsorships and affiliates has been £1,738. So again, the affiliates and things have been very slow. I was rescued by the fact I did have a sponsored video, so if you want to support my channel, please go check that out. It's the last video I posted with Credit Karma, but generally the affiliates have been incredibly slow. I think everyone's just focusing on Christmas and buying presents and spending time with family, which is absolutely understandable and probably expected. So I'm just grateful that I had any at all. And also free trade has capped the amount of referrals that you can do. So obviously that's been slower as well, combined with obviously trading 212 not really accepting new customers. So moving on to dividends before we move on to the dividend totals. So in December, I had £23.63 in dividends, of which a massive £11.91 was from Unilever. So Unilever was my biggest dividend this month, essentially followed by Realty Income and Johnson & Johnson. So total passive income has been 2,239. Obviously dividends 23.63, side 132. So the total of everything comes up to £2,395. So that is an awesome amount for extra income to make on top of your day job, and I'm just so grateful. I'm honestly going into the new year just going, I just can't believe this year. I can't believe how amazing it's been. And when we look at the totals, you will see that I've actually made more from my side income than I have from my main job. So let's look at dividends first. I made this chart just comparing my dividend income for 2020 and 2021, just to show you how quick those dividends grow when you reinvest your income and keep consistently investing into the stock market. So I started off with essentially no dividends in 2020, and then my first ones came in March, which were about £1. Then it was 50p in April, 147, 199, 172. It wasn't until August that I had something that was higher than £2. And then essentially I never really got more than £10 in 1 month at all in 2020. And this year, there's been only 1 month where I've got less than £10. So obviously in May, you can see here I had £6.25, but every single other month has been consistently higher, with the highest being September, where I had £45.62 from dividends. And if we compare totals, last year I made a total of £40.18 in my dividends, which obviously I made more than that in just 1 month this year, which was amazing. So the total that I made in 2021 from dividends was £272.25. So I'm super excited to see how my dividends grow in the next year, because obviously I want to invest more money as well. So we'll see how that grows, and it'll be interesting to compare. But it's mega exciting seeing it grow from like less than £1 to now, you know, awesome amounts of like more than 10, sometimes 20, 30, £40 per month. Okay, so moving on to 2021 totals. We've got this table here that kind of summarizes everything. Again, I'm not really going to go through it line by line. You know, I've gone through this and all the details of it. So if you want to see the details, you can go into my separate passive income reports. But you can see here it's basically gone downwards pretty much since the start of the year. So the first 3 months of the year were absolutely insane. You know, I made over £10,000 per month for 3 months in a row, which is just mind-blowing, you know. Then it went down to 7.5, 8.8, and then sort of around the 3,000 mark pretty much consistently up until the last 2 months, where again it's dropped below because I've not really consistently been posting on any social media or YouTube, etc. But it's still really cool to see it above that £2,000 mark. So I've definitely managed to hit that goal I set for myself of I'm gonna make £2,000 per month minimum as a side job. So in total, essentially, I've made £67,300 from the mostly passive income. Obviously, you know, I call it passive, but my videos do take work. It's just that after I make them, they continue to make me money. You know, whilst people watch it, whilst I sleep, it makes money. It's not completely passive in the sense that I can never do anything again, but not a lot of passive income is. But yeah, it differs from the side income in the sense that the side income, like teaching, I am exchanging my time for money. So, you know, I get paid per hour and that's that. I'm not going to make any more than that. Whereas with the passive income, you know, I make one video, does really, really well, and it brings in, you know, loads of money. So that's kind of the difference. But yeah, in total, it was £70,812, which is just mind-blowing. If you have watched my early videos, you know that I make somewhere in the region between 60 and 65,000 pounds per year in my main job. So clearly this has outstripped my day job, and it's awesome because I started off with 6,000 subscribers. So when I rewatched my 2021 goals video, I had 6,000 subscribers, and one of my goals was to get to 15,000 subscribers by the end of this year, which obviously I've managed to hit as well. Thank you so much to everyone who watches my videos. But it's just really exciting to think what is possible in the future, and that no dream is too small. So don't let someone tell you that you can't achieve something or that something's unrealistic, because chances are you can do it if you really put your mind to it. That's it for this video, guys. Hopefully it's been inspiring, and like I said, I'm going to make a separate video about my goals for 2022, and in that video I'll be going over all the separate goals that I had set for this year, all the business and finance goals and how I've done with those, and then setting the new ones for next year. So I do hope that you've had a wonderful New Year's Eve and a happy New Year to you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.